You know what hope is? I've been thinking about it all week long. This Sunday is the first Sunday of Advent, and hope is the theme. I appreciate so much the season that we make of Christmas, what rightfully ought to be a season, when we take time to think about some of these things. But do you have hope this morning? What is it? I'm going to try to talk about it a little bit tomorrow. But hope is something that we naturally have made maybe a little more convoluted than it actually is. And we have pinned our hope on some pretty shaky foundations. One of them is our own righteousness. And for most of us, the pillars of our righteousness have to do with the most socially recognized transgressions and sin. Not just what the church has recognized about those things, but what society itself has recognized about those things. So when we talk about sin in the church, it's always been things like smoking, drinking, adultery, pornography, and the list goes on and on. Things that we can more easily identify. And so a hope for us has been to stay away from those big identifiable sins. I've discovered through a lot of years of my Christian life that there are a lot more things that I wrestle with that in many ways are more damaging than some of those things, and they're easier to hide. Those are the really devious kinds of things about us we can so easily ignore when we place our hope on our behavior. You know, you can have well-behaved, greedy people, and you can have well-behaved, prideful people. You can have well-behaved, envious people. You can have well-behaved gossips. And gossip, of course, one of the most easily disguised of those sins. Gossip comes in prayer requests and who knows what else. I'm just concerned about so and so. Anyway, that's not very hopeful. And it really isn't the kind of, if you were stranded on a desert island and that was your definition of hope, behavior, you'd be isolated from a lot of the things that you identify as the cardinal sins. But you wouldn't be any more saved or right with God than you would be if you were in the middle of everything you tried to avoid. Anyway, tomorrow at church, I'm going to talk a little bit about hope. And I actually think it's a message that will bring hope. You know, Jesus' world was a world of political despair. Sounds a little familiar, doesn't it? It was a world of religious stagnation, emptiness, no hope in religion at all. But there were things happening that no one was aware of until after the fact. I think that's true today too. There are things today that are happening, things that God is doing that we're not aware of right now. We're aware of the little tiny pieces, little glimpses here and there. But anyway, season brings us reason to hope. If you're out and about, where you wake up Sunday morning and for some strange reason think, oh, maybe I should go to church today, then come see us at Community Life Church. Not a place where we're a people who. And I often quote this poem to C.L. Sears. I think most of them would know it, could recite it by now, but it's a chorus from an old song. And it just goes, there must be a place where a broken heart can mend. That's hope. There must be a place where the outcast finds a friend. That's hope. Where we cannot lift the fallen if our hands still hold a stone, and their sin, which seems so great to us, is no greater than our own. There must be a place where shame meets grace, and this must be the place where the people of God gather in His name. Come see us December 1st.